Welcome back, everybody. We're playing some more Darksiders 2 Deathinitive Edition. Hope everybody's doing well, having like a great Saturday. Uh, so let's lift off. We took on the Crow Father and the clone, or at least the Crow clone, Shadow clone of War, wherever you want to call it, and we got transported to the uh, Maker's lands, Forge lands. So I wanted to make sure that once we head to the Forge, because that's going to be a big, long trek in of itself. So I want to reserve this video as like a good maybe 2 hour period, depending how long we finish that up. But that's what I reserve the time for. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to Talkative Carl on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And let's get to playing.
The journey so far. In the beginning, Death sought the Crow Father, but what he found was something more. A secret once forgotten, a path to another world.
Okay, the chart passed, so yeah, this is gonna be a very long video. So hope you guys are looking forward to this. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I got the bucklers on. Like Wolverine.
The tales be true. A rider has come to the realm.
Not another one.
You're the Nephilim, the one they call Death. How did you get here?
Took a wrong turn. It appears I'm stranded here with the rest of you.
If you seek the cauldron, you should know that it fell to corruption fair long ago. I can still feel the fire itself rumbling deep in the earth.
I'll take my chances.
Say, if you're headed in there, you mind doing something for me?
Yes, I mind. Aren't I doing enough already?
Perhaps. Though it seems to me you're doing right enough for yourself. Our benefit being a fortunate side effect. Well, if it ain't much trouble, I left an old metal platter in there, with the image of two hammers scribed in the center. Not much to look at, but it was my journeyman piece. Last thing I ever forged.
Dish? You want me to bring you a dish?
Yes, well, it has sentimental value. If you find it, I'll make it worth your while.
Like, my God, that was so weird. Of all things you want me to grab for you inside, you want me to get a dish. Sentimental value or not, that is so weird.
You're different than the others. Less pleasant on the eyes, for one.
I could say no less for you. Folks around town call me Pup or Lad, but I prefer my own name, Carl.
Pup it is, then.
As you will, matters not to me.
Then why'd you bring it up?
Why not restore the fire yourself?
I came here just for that purpose. Figured I'd pop the cork, so to speak, be the hero. But the cauldron is locked up well and tight, and the way through is swallowed by fire. You look capable enough. Perhaps you can find a way. I'll wait here and guard the entrance.
Okay. But really quick. Get this little chest piece. Just coin. Oh. How do you call dust? No, that's not it. Yes, press up, right? No, that's not it. This one was like a... Oh, yeah.
Go.
Yeah, you press down the L, the left bumper thing. I was like, I thought it was like the select button, but no. Hey. Hey. Going this way. No, I could be wrong, but I could have sworn when this game was first announced years ago, the developers talking about how like death is so different from war that since he's deaf, you don't traditionally, well, I guess traditionally I think was the word they might have used. I might be wrong, but it said, you know, death doesn't really die because he's literally deaf. And I'm like, you know, technically you're wrong, because if his life bar, if that is the case, he shouldn't have a life bar. That always got me for some reason. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay. Voila. More coin. It's just a ball of moves. Just have like a spear. Just it's like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You can just have your little stand, pretty much, just open up stuff for you. You don't have to waste your own strength to do it. I guess the way they put it is like Death is such like badass slash like kind of a, you know, slightly arrogant in a way, just like so confident with himself that he don't feel it deemed necessary to waste his own energy or strength for something so minor of a task. This game was so much fun when I first played it. I felt like I really didn't want it to end. You never got that feeling like that before? It's like a game is so much fun, and just it's just like, you know, it's so massive and so much to do, and it's like everything about it is just like phenomenal. You really wish it just doesn't stop. I felt that way with Final Fantasy VII Remake as well. It's like, please don't stop. Oh, jeez. Level up. Matter of fact, let's put on my Harbinger. Yeah. See, I usually don't dig the bucklers that much. Because despite the speed it gives you, rarely it gives out the damage output. Okay.
It's time you.
It's time you found something. Yeah. Wait a second. I had a. I think I thought I missed something, but I might be wrong. Volcano. That's where they get their fire, a volcano. Which is kind of obvious. Go with this. Gives me better defense. One second, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, didn't mean to jump that. Okay, go get. Now. Oh. Throwing rocks at me. Jesus. Oh, another one. Oh, oh God, I'm stuck. I kind of want to see, like, I don't play Soul Calibur, but I feel like Death and War, or either or, will be like a good fit for a game like Soul Calibur or Killer Instinct. There's the first Book of the Dead page. Let's hold on to that little moment. Okay. Little puzzle for you guys. jam it in there. Twist it. Yeah, this is gonna be a timing issue.
Time is of the essence.
More treasures. I'm shocked I didn't get any new size. I'll put this on. Might lower my defenses slightly, but I'll definitely need the experience points. I can't tell you whether or not I will be streaming on Sunday. Or at the very least, I might stream maybe one thing. Because I'm feeling like I'm spreading myself thin, and I just need to make sure I don't overwhelm myself with too much. There's a little plate thing he wants. Gone. son of Ra. Oh my god, he got me. To be my ghouls. Oh my god. Want to do this. Dark Avenger. This once belonged to the human warrior known as Draven. During countless duels, the weapon absorbed Draven's own rage and thirst for revenge against those who wronged him. The Dark Avenger is infamous for possessing a furious lust for blood and carnage. Frost damage. I love frost damage. I need to be level 5. I'm not there yet. Arcane. Wait a minute. I just want to check some of here because could be wrong. Just making sure, like, no book of pages or anything like that. Because, you know, as many times I play this, I can forget every once in a while. Just like with the Marvel Spider-Man games, like, I played it at least, yeah, I definitely played it 3 times. This current stream I'm doing is the 3rd time. And it's like, you know, there's certain stuff even I forgot, like the fast travel motion. It took a good chunk of the story up until eventually I got to that point. If you watched that stream, you knew I was like not freaking out, but it's like growing concerned, like what's taking so long with that? What you got for me? Hello. That'll have to do for now. Use this, top myself off a bit. Okay. The fire of the mountain. Still got a couple of chests to get to. I like the frost damage too much. But no, see, there's frost, electrical, and fire. And it's like the frost and electrical ones are like my favorite. I already had I had another thing that gave me experience for the. There you go. What was that? Not that. Yeah, yeah, it was the boots that I was thinking of. Okay, go back outside, right? Gotta find Pup.
Dust? What do you see?
The mountain has a voice. How did you... No, doesn't matter. You have done what I failed to do. You must take the good news to Alya as soon as you can.
I found that dish you wanted.
You're a good man. Much more so than your name would imply. I'm in your debt.
Nice. Okay. Fast travel. The fast travel mechanic is so good to me. Like, I love fast travel. Bar none is probably one of the best things you can implement in a video game to get to where you need to be as fast as possible, or at least as close as possible, without having you go all the way back, you know, take a long trip back. It's like half the time is not fun to do. It's boring. and it drags the game down a bit.
Horseman, the fire of the mountain flows again.
Yes, freed by my hand. And Khan's.
Karn? That pup? He hasn't a clue. And yet, the forge burns once more. You know what awaits you, Ryder. To finish this, you must restore the tears.
I'm not your errand boy, Maker.
Aye, but our fates are now yoked. Help us, and we will help you. In the meantime, take this. It might be of use.
Redemption, there we go.
Now this pistol. It belongs to my brother Strife. How came it here?
I cannot say, but there are other goods you may barter for now as well. Restore the tears, then return to me.
You said there were two things that powered your forge, fire and tears.
Yes, fire to wake the earth, and tears to calm it. Both gifts of the Stone Father.
Fire will not be enough.
Nay, we require both.
Where might I find the tears of the mountain?
To the west, past the fjord and into the Drench Fort, you will find the tears within. Browse around. We have new items.
Sell these.
Valis will put it to good use.
Can sell these.
Well, this should go nicely with the others. Valis.
Beat the Karn. Oh man, I'm level 4. I got to get one more level. Tears of the Mountain. But before we go that way, we go this way so I can go to those little diamond things and knock them out and then come back. Oh, I'm done. I hear that sound. Oh, there you go. See? I don't think I ever noticed that. Okay, that's weird. But then I gotta meet somebody maybe to inform me about those things. Then I can actually shoot them. See, that's another thing. It's like I forgot certain meetups you gotta acquire in order to let them know about. Because knowing about these things is different from being explained in game, so that way you can actually do what you have to do in order to like start acquiring them. It's a huge pain in the butt sometimes.
We tried to seal in the corruption, but no good came of it. If you're really going, don't let me stop you. Exploring's a wondrous thing. You never know what you might find. For instance, should a bit of armor turn up, it's likely some I misplaced some years back. If you can find it, I'll be in your debt.
What can you tell me about the Tears of the Mountain?
The Drench Fort lies just beyond this barrier. It was the first thing taken by corruption. We sealed the Stonefather's tears inside, fearing what would happen if they spread.
If I do as Alia asks, you'll soon find out.
Aye, and the realm will be better for it. Whether pure as rain or black as sin, the tears will end this stalemate.
It's odd how I often find you standing.
Without the Tree of Life Horseman, I'm trapped here just like you. A fortunate few slipped out before the tree was lost, like Ulthane.
And who is Ulthane?
He's just another maker. Has a big hammer is all. When he escaped, I feared to follow. And a good thing, too.
And why is that?
Well, you might still be looking for the cauldron if not for my courage and wit.
His helmet. Find the Drench Fort. And who is Ulthane?
Along, Ryder. I'll rest a bit.
All we gotta deal with is like a waterfall, pretty much. All right, I gotta deal with this first. Finally. Oh. Thought I had to jump over. Open this up. You do not want to go back through that way again. The fjord. Or fjord. You know, ever since the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I've been dealing with a lot of Viking speak lately, or Norse speak, I should say. Oh.
Oh, hello, Fleshling. Didn't see you there.
I was going to ask who you are, or rather what.
My name is Blackroot, and I am hungry.
For what exactly?
Only the finest stones. I have ways of attracting such morsels, but it has been centuries since any were in reach. I must wait here for my master. I will starve if someone doesn't help me.
Your people stand on the brink of destruction, and you ask me to feed you?
If it isn't too much trouble, take this. It will guide the stone to you, so you can bring it to me. Then I shall eat it with great pleasure, and I will reward you.
You eat?
I am not like other constructs. In my form, life has taken root. It must be fed, or it will consume me.
How long have you been here?
I have been gathering my strength for centuries, and my roots run deep. That is my problem.
What about your master?
Of him I do not speak, nor do I remember. He left eons ago. Now I am trapped here.
Okay. Sticks and stones. See, now I can shoot those things. The lure stone pairs itself with any struck enchantment stone. Draw them to its owner's location. Shoot an enchantment stone with redemption to awaken it. The lure stone will do the rest. There's one more creature I gotta meet up with. Then I gotta head back to the Reaping Crag so I can start shooting down those stones. There we go. This way.
Something's missing.
So let's find a way to activate the warden.
Over here. Fresh merchandise.
So that. I'll say the rest.
Come closer. See what all about.
You see, I'm blanking because I know it needs some kind of something to wake it up, because it needs its like leg and arm pieces. It's kind of like the Exodia. It's like it can only awaken its power if all 5 pieces are together, which is pretty funny. There we go. This looks a whole lot better. So before we go any further, let's just I'll just quickly fast travel so I can start knocking down those stones. Mystic Stone Bites. Stone of Mixed Sticks. Another Book of the Dead pages. Right here in Baineswood. Yeah, this is a spot that I was mentioning in the last video that I couldn't remember. There's a spot that I need like the grab arm for.
This is no place for a horse.
Chart path. Okay, let's head back. I think it's currently unavailable. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, just making sure. Maybe I was in like an active, quote unquote battle, so I couldn't move. So. Didn't feel like messing with that. I hear humming. Damn it. Right here. Yeah, listen out for the hums. It's very store the tears of the Drens Fort. It's very specific. That's that. I was looking for those pod things. Because they be spamming these little bugs like countless times. Once we restore the tears, we'll end the video there. Now, I think I'll go with play some more Destiny Beyond Light right afterwards. Level up. And I'll just power these up to the max as possible, then work my way down. Oh, wait a minute. Now that I'm at the proper level, equip this. No, 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 no. Roll out. Roll out. Okay. Oh. This whole area will be drenched in water, so highly recommend you come down here immediately if you're playing this in the future, because this is like a great game. If you're playing this in the future, make sure you come down here immediately, grab as much as you can, because more often than not you won't be able to get them, because I don't think you're able to open up chests underwater. I'm almost like 99% sure that you can't open up chests in the water. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good here. So we'll head back. You know what's really nice? In Darksiders 1, if you remember at all, it by the time you acquire your horse, it's like part way through the story. It's like a what do you call it? It's like with the redemption gun Death Acquire. It's like like an in-game acquirement instead of you immediately having it. And I remember the developers, because you tell how it you know, it's like became one of my favorite games, because like I remember certain interview, because I like to watch like video game interviews, you know, especially games that I really like and like can't wait to start playing. They mentioned in the like one interview question was like, I think it was specifically asking about the horse, because obviously the developers mentions like, yeah, in this game we automatically give you the horse. You don't want you having to wait partway through the game like last time. So, bam, right out the gate, you get Death's horse. And obviously you can't use it inside certain areas like this place here. So, but when you're out in the open world, you know, by all means. It's right here. By all means, use it to your heart's content. Pretty sure I'm going the right way. Wow. I will have to go around again. Make sure I get some coin, make it worth my while. Speed this up. Let's speed this up. I feel like something's slamming. I was planning on, once I eventually get the PS5, I want to get the Call of Duty Cold War. Yeah, it's been like a mighty long time since I played a Call of Duty game. I think the last one was, I know I played Call of Duty 3, but I can't remember if I played 4 or not. But you can tell like that's how long it's been, because like I thought about playing the first Black Ops game, because it was so critically acclaimed back in the day, but I still opted out of it because it was like, was nothing too there's nothing too radically different from what I typically would see. But I think it was like I think I would give it a chance, you know, play some online multiplayer, not zombie mode. I don't really care about zombie modes. Okay, what's over here really quick then? I tell you once and I tell you 1,000 times more, explore as much as you can in video games, especially ones that require you to explore. It's another boss. Yep. Oh, God. Oh, God, stuck. Almost got him. Oh, look at these. The helmet. Journeyman's Helm. One of the lost journeyman treasures. This warrior's helmet was forged by the Black Hammer eons ago and given to his brother Thane as a gift. I'm liking how this is looking. I kind of like the experience points. I got like at least 6 plus experience points, 3 each for this boot and wrappings, but need to upgrade my but I need to make sure my defense is high as much as possible, because the loot that you acquire, you can make your not only make Death look as much as different as you want him to be compared to many other people who might be playing as Death. You can make him look more like some of the outfits, either make him look like a straight up warrior or a straight up like mage. I either go with straight up mage or just a combination of the two. Okay, another puzzle. That'll be double wall running. But that's another potion. I can't grab it. There's another map. You can almost can tell if you play this long enough. You can easily tell what to expect, which one's going to be a map and which one's going to be a key, because a key is more secure, and those things are not. Oh. I'll keep this right here, just in case I need it. Okay. It might be a little tricky, but this is how you do it. Oh no, I forgot about the... And voila. There you are. And don't, when you get the redemption pistol, don't spend all your bullets. Cause it's a quick tap, 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 tap. Then it quickly regenerates. If you spend all of it like that, it takes a while before it recharges completely. See? You don't want to do that when you're in the middle of a fight. Hold on before I do anything. Oh, this is where I came in. I guess I was supposed to use, well, not supposed, you definitely should have used that bomb to deal with that, but I managed to like use that other bomb that I was downstairs with to knock it out instead, so that's cool.
Time you find something.
Now we gotta go down there. See, he swims faster than he does with the dodge rolls. Okay. I smell a big boss coming. Yeah. Gotcha. Wasn't a boss, it was like a mini boss. Once you start getting the colored weapons, ignore the white ones. You don't need them anymore. And same thing as the colors get more exotic. Like eventually you'll get blue weapons and gear, and then purple. And once you start getting purple, stick with that, and that and the orange rare ones or exotic or whatever. Those two are the ones that you need to look out for, because you'll be using those primarily.
Show me the way.
Okay, I came through here. Man, I can't tell you, like, when I first played this game, I can't believe, well, it's not hard, but I was just, like, so new to this, because this was the first Darksiders game I played, and I was so new to the franchise, I did not know what to expect. I was so confused on what to do. Because this literally took me forever to complete. Not forever, but it's just like it took longer than I thought it would with these little puzzle quests. Don't really need it. Oh, right. Yes, I do. Gotta roll it up these. Yeah, no, I don't. No joke, the second time I played this game, I thought I had to use the bomb to boost it up, but, like, I got the push thing myself. Seriously. Oh yeah, now I know why I needed it. Is to pop it up so I can lift myself to the next floor. And that's how you do it. It's been a minute here. Lost that found. Gonna need that bit of information when I put this out on YouTube. I'm telling you for the life of me, I usually forget what kind of quest I was dealing with. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. And by the way, guys, if you have any questions about the Darksiders lore or the gameplay, I play both Genesis and Darksiders 3. I'm not playing Darksiders 3 again. It's too much like the whole Bloodborne thing, and I do not like the Bloodborne game mechanics. It sucks. You die and you have to lose all your stuff that you gathered up and go back to pick them up again. And it's like, I don't like any of that. That's not my bag at all. I don't know if I want to go back to Darksiders Genesis. It was fun because I finally get to play a Strife after all this time, but it's not exactly a true sequel. It's more so like a prequel.
Go.
Because he didn't get his own solo game. And I think it's kind of like, in my opinion, I think Darksiders Genesis might be like going the route of Batman Arkham Origins, because while they was busy making Batman Arkham Knight, as massive a game that was, they needed as much time as possible, but you know, they want to still maintain the hype train of the whole Arkham games. So what they did was put out, you know, because Montreal was doing it, so they put out Batman Arkham Origins, giving people enough time to, you know, satiate their, you know, Arkham love, but also allowed the developers over at Rocksteady, give them some extra time to get all their ducks in a row when making uh, Batman Arkham Knight. So I believe they doing the exact same process with Darksiders Genesis, giving us something because it's a complete game, but it feels so like kind of like boxed in a way, if that makes sense. It's just like uh, it looked like a mobile game, but but it plays uh a little bit superior than a mobile game, but it looks like a mobile game because like, and the graphics was cool. But yeah, like I said, it felt more like a mobile game than anything else. So it still was pretty fun, but just I probably won't be going back to it. But once they make, I'm pretty sure they, in the midst of making a true Darksiders 4 with Strife as the only player, because with the redemption gun in this game was given. If you play Darksiders 3, spoilers for Darksiders 3, Fury, that was Fury's game. And while she was going on to her little story beat, at the end, because she was like, along the way when she's met up with one of the other makers that Karn was talking about, old thing, he's trapped on Earth during the whole apocalypse situation. Like, during the whole apocalypse situation. And she met up with some random human. This black guy was just talking with her, and then come to the, trying to pass on like some wisdoms, like something that Keen filling her in on stuff that she pretty much set her into motion and questioning what the council who gave the four horsemen their powers start questioning the whole entire set of beliefs that she was led to believe, her and the other horsemen. And because War definitely at the beginning of that game cautioned Fury while she was going on her own little quest that someone conspires against the horsemen. Fury, beware. And then of course Death, throughout his little trials, he knew something was up because he doesn't know the full story yet, but he knows War did not start the apocalypse, and somebody did, but he doesn't know who. All he knows that he needs to get War erase War's supposed crime. But this game's running parallel between what War is doing in Darksiders 1. But Fury, it's set just, at least 100 years after the apocalypse started, because War is chained up with the at the council's feet through that 100-year time span when the apocalypse started. And then Fury jumped in to deal with like the 7 deadly sins. That was her point of her game, was dealing with them. Along the way, figuring out that somebody really is conspiring against the horsemen. And then a human that she was speaking through here and there throughout the game, turns out at the end of the game, spoiler alert, was Strife in disguise. Now, nobody knows if Strife has the ability to shapeshift, to disguise himself to be anything else, because he's looked like more of like a gunslinger. He's Deadpool in a sense, but he traversed a lot throughout different realms. He's kind of like that. He's kind of like the Mandalorian in a way, because he knows his way around places somewhat. Knows the seedy side of all of the places like Volgrim and like to get intel and whatnot. He's that kind of character, and so he, in a way, dipped out under the radar with nobody know, not even the council knowing where he's at. For all they know, he's on a little mission on his own. But it was in Darksiders Genesis when he started to. He's the only one, ironically, being he's not a goofball, but he's just the silly of the bunch, the jokester. But even he started to understand as throughout his own little way of things. I'm pretty sure that's what Darksiders 4. If there is a Darksiders 4, it looks like it might be, and will probably be legitimately his game. That will probably be the story of what he's been doing and how he is the first one to find out that what's been going on behind the scenes that end up causing in Darksiders 1 you find out who caused the apocalypse, but the whole transgressions, the story within the story, and how that he just went off the reservation completely and nobody knows where he went. But Darksiders Genesis explores his little questioning. War is like that staunch warrior, the soldier, like the good soldier. He doesn't question things, he just do. But like Strife is like, you don't wonder why they say all these little things, even though it's kind of odd. Like, I don't question anything, I just get the job done, kind of thing. It's like whatever. But ironically, Strife is the trigger happy one of the bunch. But yeah, that's why I believe Darksiders, because Fury in her game come to show, because she was like so kind of self-centered in a way, among the four, because she so ambitious of being the leader of the four horsemen, while Death is technically the leader because he's the oldest amongst the four. He's Death. He's the oldest. He's around longer than all of them. And throughout her game, she realized, okay, now there's more to it than that I'm expecting. She come to care about the rest of humanity, bringing them to like the handful is not even a handful, is a good chunk of humanity that gathered up that was rounded up by Old Thing. I'm pretty sure it was Old Thing, since he's on Earth, trapped on Earth. He throughout her ending, she led the humanity to a safe haven, and that that little time after that point led into Darksiders 1, because somehow, because Strife had his guns at the end of Darksiders 3, but between that and Darksiders 1, War acquired one of Strife's guns, his Redemption, and I forgot what the other gun is called, but somehow Strife's Redemption gun got back to the Maker's Forge, and it was handed to Death. And then the other, Mercy, that was the other gun. Mercy was given to War. Now, some speculate that something might have happened to Strife, but obviously obviously he's okay. Or what might transpire. That might be further explored in Darksiders 4 with his little story, but
Show me the way.
That might be further explored in his own game of how he lost his two guns. Because at the end of Darksiders 1, spoiler alert for like a couple of decades long game, nearly, not 2 decades, but maybe like 15, somewhere between 10 to 15 years. But War broke the seal to summon all four horsemen, no matter what condition they are in, no matter where they are, they will be summoned to the spot. Because that was like the most badass. He made a most badass line at the end of that game when one of the angels who was assisting him asked him, like, you will take on heaven and hell and all whomever comes after you alone? And then he was like, no, not alone. And then you see 3 meteors just crashing down, different color meteors, and all of signaling the summoning of all 4 horsemen. And that one might lead into Darksiders 5 when you actually get to play all 4 of these people, finally. And I'm curious how that's going to work, because each game has like a different play style from one another. Pretty much like it's pretty much how would I put it? Like, it's pretty much have like different styles of gameplay inspired by different games. So I'm not sure how you going to incorporate all 4, because like with this game, well, Darksiders 3 is played like Bloodborne, and this game play more like almost like Legend of Zelda in a way, with loot based, and the first Darksiders games plays more like your typical dungeon crawler. Not dungeon crawler, I don't know if there's even a proper word for it, but it's just like all 3 is distinct, and I'm not sure how you merge all that together. Sorry, I just had to get that all out. I didn't want to get cut off mid combat or dialogue in the game. Oh, okay. I know what to do. It's another boss. Ah. It's so, yeah, it's a little tricky here. There you go. It's like bowling. Oh my god, it's been so long since I went out bowling. I want to go bowling once this is all over. Karkinos. Whoa! Almost got me there. Little bastards. Wow, shoot, it doesn't give you much time to... Oh, those gotta be so far away and never close. Darn it. The vibrations, I forgot. Want to turn off the vibrations. Shoot. Gotta try to get at the pink side when he's crashed to the wall. Oh, God. Caught this vibration. Don't need that. Why is always the opposite side? Finally. Feels like they didn't want to hit anything. Masher of Karkanos. According to legend, this hammer was recovered from the hoard of a mighty sea dragon. This weapon was wielded in a savage battle at the fortress of Karkanos, and it was several thunderous blows from the hammer that finally broke down the gate. Named after the Masher of Karkanos, this weapon strikes critical blows more often and unleashes devastating critical strikes upon the enemy. Okay, let's oh. Not even level 6 yet. In a minute I would be. Time for a let's wake up these tears. Excuse me. Okay. Everything is flowing.
It is finished then, at long last. Death, this is a Maker's key, and you had best take it now, before I come to my senses.
You seem more likely to lose them, old one.
A problem, aye. But there is also a solution. The Guardian. Meant to be our greatest weapon, and capable of clearing the forest around the tree. But an earthquake drove us from the Foundry, and now I fear something else roams within. The Guardian was never finished.
If the Guardian is your masterwork, how am I to complete him?
In the forest lies another construct, one of the few remaining who have not fallen to corruption. He is not as vast as the Guardian, but his heart is strong. Seek him out, and he will guide you to the Foundry. There, you may activate the Guardian using the Maker's key.
The constructs are awakened by a key.
Aye. Constructs do not have a soul like you or I. Not until that soul is given. This key unlocks the stone and prepares it for the ebb and flow of a Maker's life force. In fact, it will bring to life most any construct you find in the realm.
And what makes you think I have a soul, old one?
Isn't that what troubles you?
How will I know when I've found this construct?
Constructs are beings of boulder and stone, animated by a Maker's life force. Most possess but a fraction of a soul, just enough to drive them and give them purpose. But through others course the whole of a Maker's being, his memories and emotions. A story half remembered. Life weighs heavy on us all. Not even stone can bear it.
If wardens can resist corruption, why not use them to cleanse your realm?
Sadly, the wardens were called when the seals were broken. The Maker's toll to be paid at the end war. This warden is all that remains.
Then the seals were broken.
Maker's Key. A forged key containing the essence of the Maker's powers. With it, Death can activate constructs. Okay, now we got the Reaper form. The unstoppable Reaper form allows Death to inflict and sustain huge amounts of damage, Kill enemies with Reaper attacks to gather Reaper energy. Okay. Okay. Oh. Like that. Hey, Chaos Eater, how you doing? Yeah, just catching me wrapping up the Darksiders 2 video. I'll be hopping on to Destiny 2 for the Beyond Light video in like a few minutes. If you follow me on Twitter at all, you'll know when I'm going on live. 1 second here. Move to a mountain. Okay, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, so yeah. So 1 second. Lost Temple, where the Maker's Concert sleeps. So that's the thing I found. Pretty sure it was over here at the Forge or Fjord. No, it's over here by the Nook. But I can still awaken this little guy over here. And maybe in the next Darksiders 2 video, I'll come to Blackroot to wake this little construct up so I can gather his little arm and leg pieces so I can get something from him. But yeah, the next video will be waking up this construct over at the Lost Temple. So I'll be ending the stream in right now, but give me a few minutes. I'll be hopping onto Destiny 2, and then I'll play with that for maybe like an hour or two. So I'll be right back.